Bazza Radio's poetry pieces. This will always be a happy memory. A day at Kent Life. We went to Kent Life to see what's in existence, for some of it's closed because of social distance. We went in a 7-seater with speed, and when we got there, bought some animal feed. There were donkeys, horses, chickens and goats, and we fed them all while reading their notes. Very soon it was time for lunch. We must have looked such a happy bunch. There was Sean, Jane, Sarah and me, and Elfie and Thomas sat under a tree. Little Oliver was also there, sitting in his own pushchair. We had rolls, cakes and other things too. I had one sausage roll, but what a to-do! A wasp sat on it, so Sean threw it away. Then I had another without delay. You should have seen little Oliver smiling with pride as he sat with Mum and Dad on a tractor ride. Thomas and Elfie, well, they were there too, while me and Sarah enjoyed the view. Jane took the kids to play on some things, such as roundabouts, slides, and I think there were swings. Sarah then went off to fetch some ice creams, and she had to wait simply ages, it seems. It was now at the end of a wonderful day, so we jumped in the car and went on our way. Sean, Jane and the kids all stopped for a cuppa, and then they went home for dinner or supper. A walk round Mote Park. Me, my Sarah and Lolly decided to go for a jolly. We said, just for a lark, let's go to Mote Park and we won't even need a brolly. Lolly said to the boys, now put down your toys, we're going to go on an outing. They were happy and gay as they put things away and started laughing and shouting. Strolling on, we met in-law John, who said, where are you off this bright morn? He then said, hang on, I won't be long, and went off to fetch us some corn. 'Twas a bit of a hoot. We took the long route, which took us simply ages. We stopped for a smoke and some photos and finished the journey in stages. Now Ashton spied an ice cream van, and the boys approached it with mirth. With ice cream covering Cameron's face, the man said he looked like a smurf. We moved along to the birds on the lake, so Sarah got out the corn. I said it's time we had a break, it's getting decidedly warm. Turning away from the birds on the lake, we noticed a woman in tears. She said she'd lost one of her little boys. Now that conjures up all sorts of fears. They finally found the little man. She was glad he was back in his place. Then Cameron thought he could swing on a bar and ended up banging his face. He didn't do very much damage, just a small cut and a face full of dirt. His mum said, you shouldn't do things like that, you could have been really hurt. Now Lolly is a good little mum, and they went to a play area they'd found, while Sarah and me went and sat on a bench away from it, safe and sound. When they'd finished, we all felt hungry and made our way to the cafe. We had lemonade and portions of chips. They were run off their feet, the poor staff. By now we'd had enough walking about and wandered to catch the bus. And when we got home, the boys didn't moan and went to bed without any fuss.